Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft having another attempt at going live. Something way wrong here, I'm not sure what. Hopefully some of you will find me and we can have another try. I'm just trying to find this one now. Hello, hello, hello. The last one, we didn't connect, I just kept... Right, yeah, there was definitely something wrong. I was talking away to you all. So hey Karen, hi Matuso, Barry and Jay, hi Valerie, glad you found your way back, hi Gina, hi Judy. Hopefully the other people will find their way back. So I was blethering away to nobody, I think, and it was just showing that you were all waiting for me to start. Oh dear, I thought it was all too simple. Anyway, I haven't really got a clue. I'm going to try a bit of masking with the hummingbird. And I've got a piece of card. I'm just going to stamp because it's holiday time, it's wind down time. I'm just going to maybe do it the right way round, Janice. Just, yeah, Merry Christmas everyone. I'm going to start singing and you'll all leave. I definitely bought this stamp set for the hummingbird because I just love them. And a couple of years ago Peter and I were in Phoenix in Arizona and spent the day at the Botanic Gardens there and absolutely spent most of our time watching hummingbirds. Hi Lanny! Yeah, I get everyone busy doing their Christmas stuff and family stuff, and that's fantastic, so don't feel guilty about not staying. Just do what you've got to do and enjoy whatever you're doing. We were out visiting family today, but came home maybe a bit earlier than we might have because of the high winds, and we had to cross the Queen's Ferry crossing, so yeah, it was a bit scary coming back actually. Yay, so we'll just do a bit of stamping. And we'll see what happens. Right, so Thoughtful Expressions has some lovely sentiments as well. But I'm just going to put them back in the case for the moment, and I don't know whether how I'm going to colour this in. I've got a wee funny feeling I'd quite like to use ink and Wink of Stella, but I haven't thought it out at all. So before I do anything, what I'm going to do is stamp this hummingbird. Is it going to fit on here? Yeah. I'm going to stamp it on the post-it notes and cut myself out a couple of masks. Hey Lorraine, how lovely to see you. I honestly didn't expect too many people to come today. One, because I have been missing in action on Sundays for the last couple of weeks. Just no real particular, just been busy with family things. Yeah. So yeah, so the sticky part of these is up here. So actually going to turn the bird this way and have a good bit of it on the sticky but not the beak. And I could have done all this in advance, but since it was something like 4 minutes to 6 when I decided I was going ahead with this. So it's just... Your first brown Christmas, Gina. Oh gosh. Maybe take these off this sheet, yeah. Yeah, it's just dreich wet here and windy. Further north in Scotland there is some beautiful snow, and wouldn't that be lovely? But then there's two sides to that though. If you get snow then you can't get around very easily. Why is my pen stuck to my scissors? Right, so just a wee bit of fussy cut in here now. I am going to try and kind of cut inside the line. This is one of these, you don't want to cut outside the line, you want to cut inside it. Just talk amongst yourself while I do this, because I'm biting my lip as I go here. Does anyone else do funny things when they're fussy cutting? I'm not overthinking it, but what a beautiful line drawing this is. And we've come away in, everybody. It's very mild here. I haven't actually put the fan on. I had to actually go put it off because it's actually too warm, which is so weird. Very windy here, Jackie, very windy, yeah. There's going to be quite a few things. And coming back, going over the bridge into Fife was okay. But coming back was a bit dodgy. We've just got a little car, a wee Yaris. So it was all a bit scary coming back. Because it's blowing a hoolie. So I was glad. We were both glad. Once we came off the bridge it wasn't quite as scary. So the River Forth is pretty wild tonight. It's all, the bridge is already closed to high-sided vehicles. And if it gets worse, they'll just close it altogether. Which is not great for, you know, when families are trying to gather. So are you all prepped for Christmas? God, tell me what you're all going to be eating for Christmas Day. I think I cut that just a bit too far, but we'll just go. I'm nearly there, I'm nearly there. Who's going to be sharing Christmas with small children? Because for me that's what Christmas is all about. I have already said goodnight to my Australian grandchildren quite a few hours ago. They were off to bed. I'm going to cut this in half. We don't have a whole lot of time. In fact, I think I'll just cut it in quarters. Oh, you'll cut it with your scorer, Janice. I'll just maybe just make one card and that'll be fine. Because I've not done a live for so long, I was like, I don't even know if I can remember what I'm doing. And I'm sporting my new glass mat here for you, which I love, absolutely love it. Do you know, I was doing a gluey project on Friday night. In fact, I did a class with Ruth from Artful Stamping, and we were making lovely folios. If you get a chance to do one of those classes, for goodness sake, take it. It was just such fun. Isn't he gorgeous? So I'll pop him towards the side here. And so this, sorry, I was telling you the story. So this mat, when I was finished, it was covered, absolutely covered in dried glue, because I'm a Tombow girl, and I used Tombow throughout. just take one of these masks here. I cut 2 or 3 at a time so I can use them. Well, maybe I'll be, oh yeah, it's this side that's not sticky, isn't it, with the beakers. Right, where was it? Yeah, and I just took the cloth. Now I started keeping it in a wee Ziploc bag, so it's just moist and no more. And honestly, look, there's a bit of dry glue there from something I did yesterday. Look, off. That's it, clean. That is so fabulous. I'll just pop it back into the bag to keep it moist. So anyone joining up in January and February will be able to have this mat, well not my mat, but the mat with the painterly bit and the cloth. Free as an extra. How cool is that? Right, so I want to mask this up because I want to have some flowers. Like it's sort of diving into the flowers. This might not work. Whoops. It might not work, or it might. I don't know if I'm using all of these flower stamps, but I've got them all here. I'm just using Memento Tuxedo Black. There's loads you can do. You could emboss these. Oh, the dies to go with these. This set. Have I got it here? Oh my goodness. Thoughtful Expressions dies. I'm not using them tonight because I just want to have a card in a wee while. Look at these dies. So we can cut out the hummingbird and the floral images. But look at these nesting dies. Look at these shapes. And they've got so much detail on them. So this looks like a stitched, and this looks like wee dots. And then you've got some standalone leaves and a wee swirly flower. These are standalone leaves and little flowers. So this is going to be a bundle that will be on this desk a lot and will be getting used. But I just thought I'd just start with the stamping. So let's see. So he's got his, I'm trying to make it so that he's got his beak in a flower. I don't know. I'm really making this up. So it probably look a bit like a bush or something when we're finished, I don't know. A floral bush. It's just a beautiful bird, isn't it? I might completely butcher this, it might just be awful by the time I'm finished. Didn't ink that enough, but I'm going to be colouring it anyway, I think. You can vote on that. I will only colour either the bird or the flowers. Which do you want to see coloured? I think maybe the bird because I put so many flowers here. This might be awful and I might have to just delete the video and I will know it. We'll colour the bird, yeah, I think we will. And I think we'll do it with ink and Wink of Stella and make them really sparkly. Actually need to clean up here. Maybe I need my pad out if I'm going to colour, because Oh, I seem to have ink everywhere. Right, we don't now. I've not even got a Wink of Stella ready. What kind of demonstrator can I be? I just wanted to play. I'm actually going to bring my paper out because right, start telling me colours. See, he's lost in there just now, isn't he? Although it's still quite nice. So we'll colour him. Gina, that's my job. That's my job. You want some green in there. Which green? I have them all. Which green will we have? I think so. I'm thinking, does this sound pretty peacock and some purple or blue? Green and blue. Green and purple. Yeah, we'll see. We'll bring my old friend out just in case. And I need have a look. I think, do you know this? My nice new mat, I'm getting the opportunity to use it. I don't do this all because I've moved everything. So just over here. I need one of you to come and just pass me things. Nah, I must have put it away for Christmas. Okay, let's just... Yeah, well that was what I was wanting, my new palette thing to mix them up a bit. That's what I wanted. Where on earth have I put it? Somebody's been moving things. I wonder who that might have been. What's in there? Yeah, it's not jumping out, so we'll just have to go the old-fashioned way and use a block. Alrighty, let's just get a block. There's a big one here. Okay, calm. I annoy myself, that's the problem. Right, so we'll put some night and navy there. These are quite vibrant colours. Gorgeous grape and peacock. Right, we'll see what happens. And yeah, we might do a bit of mixing too. Okay. You have to talk amongst yourselves because I'll just go quiet now. So this, whoops, look at that, Janice, don't shake it. Oh dear. So this is just like a water painter, except it's got whatever Wink of Stella has in it. You can clean it off. But it gives you just such a lovely, lovely finish. And just add in the colour wherever. Oh, my Wink of Stella's leaking. That's not so good, is it? Sparkle everywhere. I think it's just full. So then you can start, without adding colour, just start spreading the colour that's there already, and then they run into each other a little bit. This is in no way an art lesson, folks. This will be a very sparkly. I'm just going to bring in a bit of green now. Oh, how beautiful is this? Oh, that's nice to get out and see the lights. Yeah, it's been a very, very quick year, hasn't it? Yeah, I'm not really in my head ready for Christmas yet. But it'll happen whether I'm ready or not. Because it happens every year. I don't know how much of the effect you're getting, the sparkle. Just going to add a wee bit of purple here. You just have to be a wee bit careful of not letting the colours mix too much, because you don't want them to go muddy. Don't know what, I'm not sure if it's vibrant enough. I'm actually quite liking what I'm seeing. I'm just adding some stronger colour now and bits. I had no idea whether this would work or not. I just needed to try. It goes back a little bit as it dries, so just add in just little bits of each colour in. Might just let that dry a bit, and then I might trim it down. I want to just do his beak so that it doesn't get lost there. So are you guys still there? It's just I'm not seeing any comments. I've made you all go to sleep because I'm going quiet while I was painting. There we go. I don't think I want to do much more. You're still there, Gina. I don't know if I was on my own now. I'm going to just close up. I wonder if I have still got some of this sparkly purple paper. I'm just going to have a wee quick look. As I say, that I never prepped for this. So just wonder if I do. I think I've got some Night of Navy. You're all still watching. As long as you're okay. Did you all get a drink and something to eat? I'm not a very good hostess tonight, am I? I think there's Night of Navy in here, so oh, there's that one. Right, okay, we can decide. So we've got, whoops, we've got Pretty Peacock. Well, we've got Night of Navy, or we've got Pretty Peacock. Hi Debbie, and you come from Vermont. You need to tell me a bit more because of my geography. What do you think? Which is the, what background is it going to have? I've got to say, I'm thinking Night of Navy, don't you? Let me know. On a postcard. Answers on a postcard. Judy was first. Right, Gina says Night of Navy. Judy says Peacock. The next person to say will be the colour that's chosen. Which way will I go? Or trim this down. I'm thinking Night of Navy too. Yeah, I'm going to go Night of Navy, guys, because it was my gut feeling. I'm just not sure this is entirely dry, so I am going to chop it down a bit. I think I'll chop this first. Right, so if I take this now, a layer might have been 40.4, so we take that to 13.4. This is the first of me opening this packet now. This paper is in the annual catalogue. And what's it called? It's called Soft Shimmer Speciality Paper. It's very pretty, I have to say. Right, then I want to cut this down then to oh, I don't know if you're maybe, Debbie, I don't know if you're maybe behind or something. Sometimes your video might have stuck. You might need to go out and come back in. Hi Shirley, and you come. Somebody pass Shirley a wee drink. A wee Christmas tipple. 8.7. And then we'll take the rest off this end and cut that to 13. My brain's not really here. let's see if she's got the layers right. Oh yeah. That's pretty, isn't it? And I need a card base, and I did have some white out, and I had it earlier on. The thick white, here it is. Isn't that thick white? Let's just make a couple of white card bases. Let's take this. I've got a bit of Wink of Stella spilled there. I don't want, while I like the effect of Wink of Stella, I don't want it in the wrong place. So not very productive tonight, but I made a pretty card. And I've got away from simple stamping because I've done simple stamping. I do hope you've all enjoyed my simple stamping series, and I hope you will all watch the last one, number 100. If I tell you, I had a wee bubble when I was finished number 100. I think I got a bit emotional, pardon me, while I was doing it. It's just a kind of make me happy kind of card. And I was saying thank you to you all, and yeah, I do appreciate all the support that you guys give me. Are you okay now, Debbie? Sometimes that happens, you get a wee lag and you just have to refresh. And you're out of sync with either the video or the chat. So let's just keep this simple. A nice glimmery border. Now, you could cut out of that border, do you know? Probably should, shouldn't we? And use for something else. So what have we got around? Well, at least now you know what to do, Debbie, if it happens again, right? So I'm actually doing what you call gutting. Because this is speciality paper and you only get a small amount of it, it is worth taking the time to either die cut or punch out some shapes from it. Right. No, Shirley, I stamped the bird and then I masked it, and then I just stamped all over it and then took it off, and we voted for colouring the bird. I'm just hoping this is properly dry. I'll not rub it too much. We'll just... Right, now just lift this into the middle so you can see properly. So I'm just using that advantage that Wink of Stella gives you. Kind of got a bit too much glue there. That's fine, Debbie. As I say, I wasn't really expecting anyone to make it because I know everyone's busy getting organised for the big day. I did overdo the glue, so, you know, learn from that. And don't you do that. I want to stick this onto the card base. I'm doing... I want to take that sheet away because it's pretty. And that's where it's quite good if you're just doing this on the glass, because you could just wipe it. Doing an awful mess there, so let's just rocket science tonight, but a wee technique, a bit of masking. Now I'm just going to turn this over and just make sure the glue is, if you take the trouble to make sure your glue is spread out, it does make the difference how it looks when it's dry. But I think, yes, yeah, we're all right. I was worried that my Wink of Stella hadn't completely evaporated the alcohol and I still have a bit too much glue here. But I do have a silicone glue eraser, so I can sort that after the event. So folks, what time are we at? 5 to 7. So I haven't thought of a sentiment that's too big. Oh, your advent calendar, Shirley, that's really good. If any of you watch Handmade by Shirley, Shirley's been doing a wee series of some dies from a different company. So it's, if you want to go over and have a wee look and see what she's been up to. She's done a wee advent. She had an advent calendar and she got a different die for every day and she's managed to create. Oh yeah, I showed you that wee technique yesterday with the deer. Yeah, we'll do more of that sort of thing. Reverse stamping and reflections and things. I'm not going to put a sentiment on here just now, folks. Merry Christmas, Cindy. Yeah, I've got my gammon, I've soaked it, and I'm going to cook, well, it's a ham, and I'm going to cook it in the air fryer. I've soaked it to get rid of to make sure it's not too salty, and I'm going to cook it in the air fryer. And I'll sort my veggies, I'll do that in a little while. But I'm going to do that with a gin and tonic. So thank you very much. Now Lorraine, I believe you're going to be using this set. Lorraine has a channel, Lighthouse's Stamping with Lorraine, and she's going to be showing you the whole bundle, I believe, this week coming. So if you don't already subscribe to Lighthouse's Stamping with Lorraine, pop on over to her channel after this and subscribe to her, and then you'll get to see what she gets up to with this bundle. Yeah, I was talking to Lorraine yesterday and that's kind of what inspired me to use this set. But I've been desperate to play with that hummingbird, and I quite like that, just enough colour. You could, if you wanted to, you could take one of your blends and do reverse colouring and do in the background. Here is another way, but we'll do that on another video. We'll do that again with this. Okay, so I'm going to head off now, guys, at 7 o'clock, which is just about there. My JazzleDazzleCrafts are coming on live to do their Sunday live, so I'm glad that they're still on this week as well. So I will be watching them while I'm doing my prep in the kitchen. So pop on over to my JazzleDazzleCrafts, subscribe to them if you haven't already, subscribe to Handmade by Shirley, and subscribe to Lighthouse Stamping with Lorraine. Oh, Jetty, hiya! Did you just get in? Hi, Jackie. Oh my goodness, how lovely to see you as well. So I am just going to be saying bye-bye. I'm just bringing this down so I can see it, and I'm just about collapsed. So I think you might see the luster with the Wink of Stella a bit closer now. And I think I will have some time between Christmas and New Year. Maybe come on and do another live. In fact, I might just extend this and do one showing you reverse colouring. Would that be okay? 6 AM Christmas Day. Happy Christmas, Jacqueline. You're New Zealand, aren't you? So hopefully in a few hours I will get a call from my grandchildren in Australia to show me what Santa Claus brought. So let me see if I can find... There we go. So yeah, if you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. If you don't, but you're having a holiday, enjoy it. And if you're working throughout it, thank you, because you're obviously doing a very important job. Are you on the east of Australia, Jacqueline, though? Yeah, I'm sure you are. think I've got a wee while yet before my grandchildren should be up. I hope. Anyway, folks, I'm going to sign off now. I'm going to be spending part of Christmas Day with my family and then part of Christmas Day with my husband, chilling. Just lock the door and chill, I hope, for the end part of tomorrow. But whatever you're doing, whoever you're sharing it with, I hope you get some peace at some point and some time to just be. Take care. And give your loved ones an extra hug. Bye. I can't find the way out, as usual.